Investigators are finding more and more evidence against David and Celeste's case, which rules out one massive theory. It reads, TMZ confirms that Celeste was not pregnant. This shuts down the theory that David got her and put her in his Tesla because she was pregnant. But even more evidence came out, which was shared. David update. An alleged photo of David wearing a similar wig to one Celeste Rivas was wearing has surfaced online. One reply even read, she looks about 10 years old here. How can his friends say that they thought she was 19? But investigators believe the setting of the photo of David wearing the wig plays right into what he said, where he likes to believe that sometimes he lives in an anime-like world. He likes to imagine that he's the character who likes to go commit serious crimes and live in other realities.
Basically an agent of chaos and kind of my alter ego, and the story of the manga went like I was a detective and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come out at random moments, kind of like Fight Club with Tyler Durden, and he would commit the crimes that I would have to solve as the detective. So like when I was as the detective, I'd be like solving that I'm committing myself. And it was like a cool little story. I didn't think anything would come of it. Like, it was in the vault for...
Like the video if this is weird to you, because another reply read, there's hundreds of crimes that he could have used as an example when describing his alter ego, but he chooses to say that. I cannot be the only one who sees how obvious this is, seeing as when he was describing his alter ego, the one crime he went to is the exact crime that happened to Celeste. However, this wasn't the only thing investigators found. What they found next even resulted in David giving his first reaction. When it was announced, a Redditor went to David's house this morning and allegedly found a Tesla key right outside of the front of the house in a gutter behind some leaves. He claimed to have informed the police, pretty crazy if this is real, as when the police arrived, they would claim the Tesla key card. Tesla owners then confirmed the color of the key card goes with the type of Tesla that David owned. That was shared on the news.
Discovery in Los Angeles has led to a police investigation on the West Coast. Authorities say they were called to an impound lot in Hollywood after someone noticed a foul odor coming from a car. Once inside, they discovered a wrapped in plastic. The car, which was a Tesla that belonged to a singer and Queens native who goes by the name David, spelled with A4. Period.
More importantly, the key card was found right outside of the home, in line with the garage. This is because it was announced, per TMZ, police suspect Celeste's crime took place inside of the home where David was staying. Investigators obtained a search warrant to look around for evidence inside the residence. The results of the testing have not yet been released, but it's this area where there is 3 garage doors. TMZ wrote, the homeowner says the cameras are positioned at the entry points in the backyard and on the street. He believes people cannot go in or out of the house without being recorded, which means the feds will go back into the home security footage. The police will attempt to go back to any date where they knew Celeste was still alive, such as at the local August 24th concert, where it was noted David's brother and Celeste in the VIP area at David's Silver Spring concert last August 24th, where fans' recordings of David's concert shows multiple photos of Celeste standing in the VIP area with David's brother. But here's where it gets very odd. Celeste is seen with David's brother very often, even being seen backstage with him when it was announced. If this video is accurate, it means Celeste was still alive on June 27th, 2024, allegedly seen backstage at a David concert with his brother. Look closely, wearing the Hello Kitty sandals. According to her missing person poster, her family noted she was last seen wearing Hello Kitty sandals, the exact same ones she was wearing backstage at David's show. But moments later, David would then give his first reaction to all of this new evidence being released. Fans even wrote, there's no way that is David's first response to all of this happening. If he knows that he's innocent, shouldn't he have gone about this in a much different way, rather than letting his career dwindle down? But to understand his response, it's important to know that he did it right after an old interview went viral, where David says that he wants to live on an island with no social media in 3 to 4 years, coincidentally when Celeste would have turned 18.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying, why are you saying that like you're not like up there?
Well, I'm not there yet, but hopefully it's like even crazier next year. And then I'm going crazy year after year for the next 3 years, and then On the 4th year, I retired. And on the 5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib. No social media, no digital footprint. I'm just gone. I'm just gone. In 5 years, I'm gonna be gone.
Will you still remember me?
Yeah, bro. You'll have like the secret codes to the mansion. You can pull up on every.
What's the secret code? Give us the first 2 numbers.
Absolutely
of the
not.
Where fans would note, the question was, where do you want to be in 5 years? But he mentions that he wants to be there in 3 to 4. One comment even wrote, this clip was posted in January of this year, so she was 14, meaning it was 4 years to her 18. Then later on in the year, she was supposed to turn 15, 3 years to her 18. So he said 3 to 4 because he was basing it off of her birthday. But then moments later, something else would be found, so serious that David would give his first response, hoping to take the attention away from it. Fans noticed that at David's recent concert, he was wearing a set of new bracelets. These match the exact same bracelets that Celeste is wearing in a photo that her own family took of her. Celeste's mother would share this photo to her social media, clearly revealing the bracelets that Celeste would wear. Then at David's concert, he was seen wearing those exact ones. This resulted in David wanting something else to get attention, giving his first response by playing Fortnite, where it was announced, if anyone is wondering where David is right now, he is lurking and literally playing Fortnite just recently. We're on a Fortnite tracking website. He knows that his account is public and followed by hundreds of thousands of people. So when he plays Fortnite, they all get notified on the website, where his account would be seen playing multiple games of Fortnite within the same hour of the bracelet evidence coming out. With the case getting very serious and the police working every minute to figure out what happened to Celeste, they would open an evidence file against him, and here's what is inside. You tell me if he's guilty after hearing it all. As they would note, David would soft launch his relationship with Celeste during a Twitch stream when it was announced. A resurfaced clip from David of January 11th, 2024 shows him with Celeste Rivas on stream, where he is seen telling his mods to delete all VODs and clips after he ends the live.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spam. Yo, thank you. Mitchell.
I gotta stop with him if you even.
Are we
We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
Which was the first time that David showed her publicly, revealing her name, but the police found evidence proving the relationship started a long time before that live stream occurred. In Discord messages from his own fan server, David messaged in 2022, "Is Celeste in here?" She responded, "Hi David, bark." As the news would write, Discord messages timeline reveals David was dating Celeste when she was 12. He was 17. Her last message on Discord was 3 months before she went missing in 2024. However, investigators would note in the evidence file, the fan Discord was a real problem. Fans of David were even frustrated because they weren't getting the same attention David would give other fans, confirming there's a lot more to him than what we know. 2 people in the server even wrote back and forth, "He only adds certain girls." I know, right? I'm not joking either. To even another conversation reading, "David only talks to women from the server. Oh, bro is like that. They're also usually 15 to 16. While I can't say certain words on here, you begin to get the idea. This is from a very reputable source as well. In 2022, the man with the Discord conversation actually made music with David. He would even give a video statement recently about his relationship with David and what would happen inside of the fan Discord.
And I just want to clear up the stuff from 2023 was not about the Celeste girl that was obviously recently in the news. It's nothing to do with her. I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was 13. I maybe heard her name once or twice. I had nothing to do with her. The stuff I have from 2023 was nothing to do with Celeste. These were other girls, underage girls, that had claimed David had messaged them or had, relationships with them or, doing things with them. And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. And a lot of people remember, I was having a lot of It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything. I've attached an email here that I received from his team in 2023. And basically they removed my song with David from, streaming services because apparently I was spreading misinformation. The thing is, after that, I got in touch with David and I was like, yo, are the claims true and all of this? And he was like, he literally said, I've got it here. He said, no, it's just some people trying to get clout. There's no evidence and stuff. After that, everything was shut down. Everything, no one else came out after that.
But here's where it gets a lot stranger. They would end up finding another live stream clip, but this time from a Twitch streamer that ran into David at an arcade who just so happened to be with Celeste.
Yeah, that's order.
Why you look good?
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
But this is where things get very odd. While some believe that isn't Celeste, it's important to note the person in the Twitch livestream is wearing the same Gap sweater that Celeste is seen on her missing persons poster, as well as the glasses she is wearing are the exact same glasses she is wearing on FaceTime with David in the exact same room. Comment if you think that was her, but here's where it gets even worse. It would be announced, new confirmed leak messages from David on the app Discord reveals his relationship with Celeste, where there is messages in David's server from over a year ago where he wrote, I'll join the group chat with wifey and give y'all the story time. Me and deleted user got a kid on the way, where the deleted user was confirmed to be Celeste. Even though it was also confirmed she wasn't pregnant, this type of message still gives off the evidence that they were in a very serious, deep relationship. But there would also be confirmation deleted user was Celeste. That user's account posted 2 photos in David's server when he announced that, one being her own hand with David tattooed on her finger, the other of her and him sitting down backstage. This would get the attention of DJ Academics, who would then look more into the song titles, as there's so much physical evidence he might hint towards it in his music.
Crashing. Where'd it go wrong? Ghost. Where did you go? Afterlife?
Like the video if this is weird to you, because Academics found it very strange. But during his own stream, more evidence would leak online. One being a video of David cleaning Celeste's shoes outside of his home. These are the same Jordans that she was wearing on the school bus, where this photo was her profile photo for over a year. This resulted in Celeste's brother speaking out for the first time. Her brother wrote, "Why are people saying that I knew more when I didn't? So I don't know why people are lying trying to make me look bad. Celeste did nothing but love me, and I was one of the only people that she loved. I never knew information about anything up until the last time that she left." Her brother just wants to know what happened to his sister, which is when an investigator wrote, "The house where a search warrant was done yesterday, near where the Tesla registered to David was found with Celeste in it, appears to be linked to David, possibly leased by him or someone else. A May 2024 Google Maps image shows a similar Tesla parked in front of the home. The property is currently being listed for lease at $20,000 a month and has been on the market since January. It also happens to be Halle Berry's former home. Yes, there is a million black Teslas in LA. I have no idea if this is the same one, but I wouldn't be surprised. Located on the street of David's home, you can see his car sits parked. Notably with Teslas, they have a 360 camera recording on a motion sensor, meaning if you walk in a certain distance towards the car, the camera automatically switches on, it records everywhere around it until the motion is gone.
David Tesla was repoed on September 8th. He started his tour August 5th, 9th. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days before it got repoed. He reported it missing in between that, but it's been sitting before he started his tour. He called to report a Tesla missing. Now chat, anybody in chat, go to Google and say, can I call Tesla? If my Tesla is missing, can I call Tesla to track it? Watch what it shows you. To call Tesla, a Tesla of all cars you reported missing. When you can call Tesla and get it tracked, that don't make sense. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days. So from when the car was impounded on the 8th, we can add 31 days plus add some change. That's days, if not a week or more, before he started his tour, bro. Dating a 13-year-old, bro. Probably got a that's why he did that.
Like the video if you believe David played a part in the crime. I'm curious how many of you do, and comment down below what you think happened to Celeste. I'm gonna read them all, because what happened to Celeste is very similar to the lyrics in David's famous song.
In the back of my mind, you died. It's kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it, in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she died in the back of my mind. Like, I didn't physically, but in the back of my mind, she died. And I didn't even cry, not a single tear.